Now, yesterday we began a week-long look at the problem of congestion in the West Midlands. A scan of this morning's travel bulletin seemed to emphasise the point.
Major delays on the northbound M6 this morning. We've got the main
the M42 if you're going north of 3A, some solid traffic northbound.
The M6 remains blocked southbound between junction 3A.
Well, we also asked for your experiences on road and rail, and the response has been, to be honest, astonishing. You've been even suggesting a few answers, which we'll come to in a moment. But first of all, Ben Sidwell joined traffic officers from Highways England. It's their job to try to keep our roads running smoothly.
Yeah, 2-1, if you've passed marker post 187/1 on the Bravo.
6 a.m. and Andrew Alcock and Kelly Cadman have just started their shift. For the next 8 hours, their job to try and keep the West Midlands motorways running.
So what we'll do is just pull up behind this vehicle. We'll throw a sign out to protect us from behind and try and establish what's the matter with it.
Within minutes, a minor accident on one of the live lanes of the M6.
Take
insurance.
Yeah, that's fine. You need that detail and you've got to do the same with him.
Then, as it began to get light, just a few miles down the road, what looked like a broken down lorry. This foreign lorry driver decided that one of the M6 emergency bays was a good place to stop for a sleep.
It's quite common, yeah. They'll use the emergency bays in the managed motorway sections of the motorway. Again, we have to try and advise them, but English not being their first language, they don't always understand.
Incredibly, on the opposite carriageway, another foreign lorry driver doing exactly the same.
You can see all his curtains are closed on the cab, so that he's clearly here for the night.
After moving on a driver who'd stopped to update his sat-nav, we headed back towards Birmingham and the congestion of rush hour traffic.
More and more vehicles on the road now, and at various times of the day everybody's trying to get to the same place, aren't they?
Further north at junction 9 on the M6, a lorry which had lost one of its tyres only went to further the backlog of traffic. How quickly does congestion build up on this stretch?
It's very quickly. I mean, there are figures that suggest it's a mile a minute at busy times, but it depends on where it is in relation to junctions where people are getting on and off, but it does build up very quickly.
Hundreds of thousands of vehicles use these motorways every day. This particular morning was fairly quiet. Sadly for drivers though, more and more rush hours are anything but. Ben Sidwell, BBC Midlands Today.
Well, Tom Turrell joins us now from the M6 toll in Staffordshire. And Tom, a lot of the calls and emails we've received about congestion actually talk about the M6 toll, don't they?
They do. The emails, the messages on Facebook and Twitter, there's a common theme amongst many of them, and that is the big road behind me, the M6 toll. People saying what you need to do is make it free to use, and that would ease a lot of the congestion in the West Midlands. Take John Larkham, for instance. He says, surely it must make economical and political sense that the government should seriously consider purchasing the M6 toll and withdrawing the charges for using it. He says the benefits would be huge, not just in saving money, but more importantly, time. Now, I put that to Andrew Pearson. He's the man that runs the motorway.
The M6 toll was set up to be a congestion relief road to allow through traffic the choice to move past the Birmingham area, and that indeed is exactly what we're doing. Around 80 to 85% of the traffic on the M6 is traffic going to Birmingham, to a local Birmingham junction, and we already take 60% of the through traffic across all times, and in the peak hours we're probably taking 85, 90, 90% of the through traffic already. So making the M6 toll free would provide very little benefit to the untolled M6.
So what else have people been highlighting, Tom, as their big issue with congestion in the West Midlands?
Yeah, well, Pete in Telford got in touch to say the way to ease rush hour congestion would be to fund a proper school bus network like they do in the USA. Tomorrow we will look at the rails though and how to ease congestion there. Many of you complaining about overcrowding and leaves on the line.
Tom, thank you. And if you want to get in touch, please email yourshout2@bbc.co.uk or contact us on Facebook or Twitter. Well, thanks for joining us.